Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you. You think you're ready for the big time? You think you don't need these? If you want to be a good speaker, if you want to be a great speaker, get rid of the notes. Those are the training wheels. Those are for little baby speakers. Only exceptions, if you're President of the United States and you have to give 20 speeches a day and one misplaced word causes an international conflict, or if you're head of the Federal Reserve and one misplaced comma creates a recession, yeah, use a written prepared text. But if you're the CEO of a company, if you're head of a nonprofit organization, if you're head of a political campaign, don't use notes. That's baby talk, using notes. What's wrong with notes? It makes your voice flat, plain. It makes your speed go the same. It makes you boring. Why do people use notes? Because they think a speech is the same as delivering an op-ed piece in the New York Times. They think a speech is the same as a corporate brochure that has 523 facts. Guess what? That's not what a speech is all about. People forget 92% of what they hear. So when you're giving a speech, people are only going to remember, at best, 8% of what you say. What that means is you cannot regurgitate 600 facts. You need to talk about 3 or 4 main points and then tell stories that flesh out these points to make them memorable. What's a story? It's something that involves 2 or more people, where there's dialogue, there's a place, there's some sort of a conflict, a problem, and a resolution. The good thing about a story is you can say it differently every single time. You don't have to memorize it. The beauty of not using notes is you can free up your mind and think, I don't have to remember this set sequence of 57 different paragraphs. What matters is you cover your 2, 3, 4 main points, you tell stories to flesh it out, and you connect with people. You get rid of the paper, then if there is no lectern, you're okay. If there's no podium to stand on, it doesn't matter. You can walk right out with the people you're talking to. So get rid of your reliance on pieces of paper. It's just a crutch. It's not needed. And what it does is it makes you look amateurish. And the irony is, there's nothing more difficult than delivering a speech from a text. It takes more practice, more rehearsal to be able to read a speech, move it, and not sound boring and not sound flat. Because unless you're doing that every day of your life and you're a professional newscaster, if you use a text and you use notes, it's going to make you sound flat, and it's going to make the speed of your voice sound consistent, and it's going to make you boring. So get away from notes, and that does mean a little more rehearsal, a little more practice. But if it's worth your time to give a speech, it's worth your time to prepare. We're here to help you prepare. If you need help, come to Media Training Worldwide. For more information, go to MediaTrainingWorldwide.com. Thanks.